And what those are for are just for you if you have something to say. And you can write in any language you feel comfortable writing in. There's a young woman there on the floor with earphones on, so she doesn't know I'm talking about her. But right next to her are marking, just as a process that a lot of us use as speakers, that we ask people, like, if you hear something that you just want to say, or that twigs your mind, so please just write it down and then we'll respond to it. My name is Shirley Steinberg. I teach at the University of Calgary, and I'm also a member of the Syrian Refugee Support Group. And I am very blessed and thankful to have been asked to MC. Here, she's our MLA from Calgary East, Robin Lapp.
Very glad to be here tonight on behalf of the Premier Rachel Notley and all of my government colleagues. So absolutely, our heart goes out to the victims and all who have had to seek refuge as a result of this violence. What's happening to the Rohingya people in Myanmar right now is absolutely heartbreaking, and it needs to end. I think all of us who have had the opportunity to see some of the images that are coming out of Myanmar and Bangladesh right now, it hits right at the heart. I have small children, and whenever I see other people from other places in the world who are suffering as a result of human-caused tragedy, it's really devastating. Our leaders have a duty to be clear when speaking out against atrocities. Premier Rachel Notley is one of many leaders who has condemned the brutal oppression of the Rohingya people in Myanmar. Our government has acknowledged that, while violence in this region is unfortunately not new, the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights called the current situation a textbook example of ethnic cleansing. Premier Notley has also expressed her deep disappointment in Aung San Suu Kyi's inadequate response. To quote her directly, "All people deserve to live in peace and serenity and security that we are fortunate to enjoy here in Alberta. It is my sincere hope that Aung San Suu Kyi will live up to her responsibility as a leader and human rights advocate to do everything in her power to end this crisis." Peace and security are fundamental values that we all share, and the Rohingya are people, just like us. And what we want for ourselves in terms of human rights and liberties, we should want for them too, regardless of their religion.
So I made that decision that, instead of just sitting in social media and watching day after day what was happening, all the hacking, the torture, I'm going to do whatever I can to bring whatever help I can. And it became from not just a humanitarian mission, it became somewhere where I could bear witness, where I could go into their houses and find out what really happened. And then come back with the knowledge and see what I can do by talking to my government, to talking to the community, by talking to whoever I possibly can to change this situation.
But I guess she finally hooked him into speaking. He is an author, especially of an important piece of work, Muslim, Christian, and Jew, Finding a Path to
Our universe is made to promote individuality, and our universe is made to promote as much difference and as much beautiful diversity as there can possibly be. And if you believe in God, you already believe that God made it that way. People who believe in God believe that there was one prime mover who was alone and perfect. And then suddenly there was everything else. The moment of creation, if you believe in a moment of creation, was a moment of God realizing diversity and creating inclusive diversity. We went from one to everything. And that's the thing that we seem to forget when we're dealing with religion. That religion, if you believe in God, God made diversity.
The next speaker, where is she? Kanice. This gorgeous woman, Kanice Fatima. She is a teacher and an anti-racism advocate. She's a Bangladeshi Canadian, and she is known everywhere due to a very unfortunate but fortunate racist incident that happened a couple years ago. And as you see, she's a very tiny, beautiful woman, and she has a very strong voice and way of dealing with the world. But just to kind of remind you that she took to herself she took on a self-proclaimed Nazi who was saying racial epithets and anti-Muslim remarks to a family that was vacationing in Nanavars. So, thank you.
Assalamu alaikum, please be upon my presentation will be over there and I have to be close to my computer. So for most of the presentation you won't be able to see me, but I am there. Okay, so go back where you came from. What if someone comes and yells that at you? How would you feel if someone kicks you out of Canada because of your race or religion? How does that feel? How many of us have experienced that feeling? How many of us was threatened because of our race or religion or color of the skin? Please raise your hand. I did. As she explained, I had that experience and I would like to share that experience with all of you. So the video is here.